Tweet at us with the hashtag the AM Club on all social media platforms at MX24GH. Or you can also reach us on our WhatsApp number at 0550 511. Send in your comments, videos, reactions, stories that you want us to cover here on the show on that number, but do not call the number because nobody's going to pick up. Anyways, it's now time for hashtag my daily dose of Vim. Tell us what keeps you inspired, what keeps you motivated. Send us a short video of yourself sharing your daily dose of Vim and send it to our WhatsApp number again at 0550 331 511, and we will air it right here on the AM Club. But it's now time for my daily dose of Vim from me to you, and it's Kofi Kinata's song is called Thy Grace Part 2. Let's have a look.
Soto ayo Sisa ni woman obia shoko Bikita fire bi de kan kwencho Labo sha fanse no sado so Asama meka dan bodo nyami
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was Kofi Kinata with Thy Grace Part 2. This is still the AM Club on MX24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. It's now time for Coffee Daily, where we recap the biggest trending stories in the last 24 hours. And Coffee Daily is proudly brought to you by Asili Coffee. Their coffees comes in innovative coffee bags that makes it easier to whip up that morning coffee at home or at work. Asili Coffee, made for every African. And let me also remind you that the Cross It Out campaign is still on. MX24 has partnered with Leicester Hospital, Medifem Hospital, Focus Orthopedic Hospital, and Holy Trinity Medical Center to offer you free breast screening. Walk into Holy Trinity Medical Center throughout this month to get your breast screened for free, and you also stand a chance to win amazing prizes. It's now time for us to move on straight to the trending stories, and usually I will say, Godwin, what is our first story? But I'm going to take that first story now and do it myself. So Edma, what is that first story? Like I said, we are doing this show together. So if you're watching, let's have a conversation. Send in your thoughts to our WhatsApp number and let's do the show together. Whilst Godwin gets himself into the studio. Okay, so the first story, the Speaker of Parliament has announced that the Committee on Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs debate on the promotion of proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values bill, popularly known as the anti-LGBTQ+ bill, will be made public. Speaking in the House, which reconvened after a 3-month break, Alban Bagbin said this move will ensure honest conversation on the bill devoid of political and religious sentiments. The Speaker also noted that the public will want to know where each member of Parliament stands. And I agree. I totally agree. So send me your thoughts. Do you also agree with Alban Bagbin on wanting to make this whole thing and procedure public? Let me know. Okay, so now let's move on to some departments in hospitals nationwide has been deserted following the strike by the Health Services Workers Union. This strike action resulted in the absence of records personnel, cleaners, lab technicians, among others, and has left some patients unattended. The union is striking in protest of the desire for better conditions of service. Again, do you agree? Send me your thoughts right here and I'll read it on air. Okay, so now let's move on to more news, and the biggest trending news as of yesterday. Dancehall artist Charles Ni Aman, popularly known as Shatta Wale, and his 3 accomplices, including medical, have been granted bail by an Accra Circuit Court. They were granted bail to the tune of 100,000 Ghana cedis each. Shatta Wale was given a self-recognizance bill, while his accomplices had 1 surety each. They are expected to reappear on November 9, 2021. The hashtag Shatta is back has been trending on social media. So let's go through some of them and also go through some of the reactions on our social media platforms. So, Storm Energy Drink at Storm Energy Drink DR says, yes, Storm Energy Drink at Storm Energy Drink said, you can never hold an honest man down. There is grace in every disgrace. We are grateful. Hashtag Shatta is back. Hashtag Energy King and blah, blah, blah. So on, so forth. So this person at P Novino _17 said the ruler Shatta Wale led medical and his team to the beach to cleanse all the I think that's a Ghana word, but I can't pronounce that. This is so beautiful. Gobovo away. Okay, I've heard it means bad spirits. This is so beautiful. I can't wait the new them. Hashtag Shatta is back. Hashtag the king is back. Hashtag MDK is back. Okay, well, let's move on. So at Self Legacy, any knees ain't God. We thank God. Let's wait for the tracks both Shatta Wale and medical is going to drop. Hashtag Shatta is back. Hashtag the king is back. I can actually wait. Like we were saying last time, when Tupac went to jail, he had one of the best albums from jail. Okay, so maybe this whole experience is going to bring forth some creativity when it comes to the way they put out their music, and we're going to be hearing hits after hits after hits. Well, let's hope so. And at MMETA Lennon, I don't know if I pronounce that, M Mitalion, okay, says Shatta Wale is in town. You can't hate this guy, with loads of laughing emojis. Hashtag Shatta is back. Okay, so at Raz Father said, hashtag Shatta is back. Whoa, Nigeria fan base. I think there's a poster in Nigeria of Free Chatawale, Nigerian fan base, fasting and praying for 20 days. Are you guys serious? Really? So this is in Nigeria. You guys fasted for 20 days for Chatawale. And if I ask you to fast for yourself for 20 days, would you do it? Wow, okay. There's even a number, and it was saying, Chatta, we love you. Anyone against the king of dance hall will surely fail. You guys went in. Wow, I wish one day in my life I have a fan base like Chatawale's, because this is very serious. Anyways, at Sweet Israel on the score says Chatawale chopped 7 days in prison, medical chopped 5 days. On top of it, you claim them 100K bail. Hey, IGP Dampare. What has the IGP done? I mean, this was by the court, the Accra secret court. This has nothing to do with the IGP. Anyways, let's move on. At Kwafi Paradise says, them grant medical 100K, that's 1 billion. This no be monies give medical. In dog self, in feeding project, be how much? Medical in Cuban necklace, $65,000 he bought from Icebox earlier February. Go pay the bill in abundance. Hey, okay. So this is what you guys have been saying, as you can see on your TV screens. These are videos of them going into court. Actually, no, that's when they were that's after they were granted bail. The street went crazy. Okay, so away from that, meanwhile, the 29-year-old woman who faked her kidnapping in Takoradi in the Western region has been sentenced to 6 years imprisonment with hard labor. She was pronounced guilty and sentenced at Takoradi Secret Court A yesterday. Oh my goodness. This is what you get if you do not abide by the law. And at this point, I'm just like, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, and I said that I think the 6 years was a bit too harsh. But then if you check out how they broke down the case and her offenses, you would understand why she was given 6 years with hard labor. But this goes out to anybody out there. This whole kidnapping thing for ransom, for money, towards the state or a certain individual, blackmailing, all of that needs to stop, because this is where you stand, or this is what can happen to you if you go down that path. But anyways, let's move on to sports now. The winner of the 2021-2022 Premier League will earn each 250,000 Ghana cedis as prize money at the end of the season. The team will also take home a trophy and 40 gold medals, while the first and second runner-up receive 50,000 Ghana cedis, 40 silver medals, and 80,000 Ghana cedis, 40 bronze medals, respectively. The 2021-2022 Premier League is set to kick off on Friday, with newly promoted side Accra Lions set to take on Elamina Sharks in the season's opening game at the Accra Sports Stadium. Also, the best referee of the 2021-2022 Premier League season will take home a brand new car. Whoa, like Cowboy will say, whoa, I want that card. Anyways, for some more sports stories, Ronald Koeman says he wants to enjoy the time he has left as Barcelona manager as he faces mounting pressure following the defeat by Real Madrid in El Clasico. Barca were beaten 2-1 at home by their biggest rivals on Sunday, which leaves them ninth in La Liga. Koeman's car was surrounded by some Barcelona supporters who he has since dismissed as uneducated people. Whoa, okay, these are your fans, by the way. Anyways, Barca traveled to inform Rayo Vallecano later tonight for a match. Now to some tech stories. Google has once again ranked in more money for the second quarter amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Alphabet's Q3 2021 earnings showed an all-time record revenue of $65.1 billion and record profiles for the fifth quarter in a row at $18.9 billion. Revenue increased 41% year-over-year, profit increased 69%. And there is a statement there, or a tweet there, by John Ehrlichman, and it says Google's revenue in Q3 2021 $65.1 billion, 2020 $46.2 billion, 2019 $40.5 billion, 2018 $33.7 billion, 2017 $27.8 billion, 2016, $22.5 billion, 2015, $18.7 billion, and 2014, $16.5 billion, and so on and so forth. But in 2019, they made $5.9 billion, and you can see the increase year after year after year. You can clearly see that the pandemic did not affect Google Q3. Anyways, it is now time for us to move on to the world of entertainment and showbiz. And Kavoy is standing by, and I can't wait for that because right now I want to sit down and go back to my seat in the studio. So yeah, stay tuned.
Wagwan people, welcome to MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment inside the AM Club, where I will bring you all the updates in lifestyle and entertainment in Ghana and of course across the globe. And my friend Edma, you've been holding it by yourself all morning.
Holding it down.
Hold down the fort.
Front gate all by myself.
You are a strong woman.
Thank you. I'm so happy. I don't know. I've never been this happy to see you. No offense, but like I'm so happy to eventually have somebody in the studio with me. Like I'm so happy to be with you.
It feels better when there's a conversation.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Well, I've been having a conversation with my viewers, so they've been sending me comments on our WhatsApp number. I'll read them out. Don't worry. But yeah, so that's how I've been running the show so far. But yeah, it's good to see you, and you look lovely, by the way.
Oh, thank you. You know, Woody.
Yes, but I just love the combination. I'm a lover of white shirts.
Oh yeah.
So every single time I see somebody in a white shirt, I'm like, you're doing it for me.
I like white too. I like it on my skin.
But it looks good on you too.
So
there you have it.
Anyway, you're in a white dress.
Yes, exactly. I'm wearing a white dress as well today, so it's slightly like matching.
We're matching.
Anyways, take us away.
Yeah, man. Guys, you don't know, my name is Kevoy B. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at KEVOYB. Zine, now for our stories. Afia Schwarzenegger is one of the most vocal and controversial celebrities. The socialite took to social media to share her thoughts on the newly appointed Inspector General of Police, the IGP. Afia took to Snapchat and Instagram to ask that the IGP be a little more lenient with their dealings. I don't know what that means. She stated that they've been very proactive, but it could be scaring celebrities who now feel more on their guard than before. Now, she joked that if celebrities felt over-scrutinized, they may flee to Nigeria. This is on the back of the very public dealings of Shatawale and AMG Medical. Wow. Despite all that, several members of the public have been commending the IGP on work well done. Hey.
Wait, listen. First of all, celebrities are not above the law. If you want to be loved by everybody, if you want everybody or to not get on the wrong side of the law, just do the right thing.
Let me ask you something. What was Shatawale's crime?
So basically, Shatawale deceived a public officer and created panic to the public by eventually saying that he had been shot, but it was a hoax. Okay, so the fact that he's a celebrity and he has a large fan base, okay, I mean, I was just reading a tweet just now from a fan base from Nigeria that basically wanted Shatawale to be out of jail. They literally did like a whole poster.
Yeah, man, free Shatawale. Oh, yeah,
yes, with the hashtag free Shatawale. So he has a large fan base. So just imagine something like this happening, putting such information out there. His fans can just go crazy and try to protest or do something.
I understand, but
so
I mean, that's what the pastor did could have sent the fans into a craze as well.
True.
Did they arrest the guy? Did they arrest the pastor?
Who? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
He's still in jail?
See, he's also been granted bail of 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Oh,
yeah. So
soft.
everybody has been
Small
granted bail.
money,
Yeah.
Small money.
So ready for them. But my point is, there shouldn't be a thing where be more soft on celebrities because it might not want them to be themselves. No,
if they break
be
the law,
yourself, but do not break the law.
Same with Vibes Cartel.
Exactly.
Everybody's a free word boss. I'm like, why you kill people? I don't understand.
Exactly. So just because you're key personality or you're a public figure, that's even more reason for you to abide by the law.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Anyways, let's move on.
Anyway, Shatawale, go and big up yourself. Same way, you know what I mean? Now, the Ghana Film Industry Showcase happened live at Labadi Beach Hotel with major industry players coming together to grow and support the industry. Me love that. Now, do you know anything about this film?
Yes. So it happened at the Labadi Beach yesterday, and they had quite a few key personalities as guest speakers.
Like who?
Unfortunately, I couldn't be there. I mean, I think they had Trickmatic, they had Ejo Poe, who is from South Africa, they had David Dontor, and so many more other people, but these are the ones that I can't actually remember. But I heard it was very productive.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I
love these things, eh?
Yeah.
As I'm a part of the film industry.
Exactly.
So you know the tingo. You know the tingo.
Oh, Antoine Mensah was there as well. And yes, it was
Antoine, big up yourself.
It was also emceed and moderated by Godwin Namboh.
Oh, nice. Godwin, big up yourself wherever you are. Hey, my brother, we're waiting on you, not sure. But yeah, you think we give up? You think we give up? Now, guys, even celebrities have celebrity crushes. Nigerian musician Ade Kunle Gold got a chance to meet and hang out with rapper J. Cole. Knowing that his wife Simi was a huge fan, Ade Kunle took the chance to surprise FaceTime her. The young singer herself was very overwhelmed and shared her excitement with her social media fans. That is too cute. I remember when I did it for my little sister.
Yeah, you mentioned something like that. That is actually the sweetest thing to ever do. For you to be in a moment like that where you meet like somebody that you look up to, but then you think of another person. It's so sweet because I'll be like, it's me. You know? So for you to think of your wife or your child or your sister, your sibling, or whoever.
My sister goes crazy over Kitty. And I was like, you like Kitty like this? I'm going to send him a message.
It's so sweet. It's really sweet.
Yeah, man. Big up self. Now, though it is still under investigation, the tragedy that resulted in actor Alec Baldwin firing a prop gun that resulted in the death of a director and the injury of a cast member is being mocked unfairly. On the set of his movie Rust, Alec Baldwin fired a prop gun that he was told was safe. It resulted in the death of a director and another crew member who was standing directly behind. Was injured. Unfortunately, Donald Trump Jr. has taken it upon himself to make a crude joke out of it. Hey, Donald Trump Jr., he's ready now.
That family.
Social media was devastated to find out that there's a sale of printed t-shirts that read, "Guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin kills people." I'm sorry I have this sense of humor, but it's very funny. The t-shirt retail online for $27.99, and the website features a mock-up of Alec Baldwin himself wearing the t-shirt. First of all, this is very insensitive to the person who
died. I was just about to say that the family. I mean, they are mourning, and I'm sure she went to work that day. hoping that she would come back home to her kids
she
and her
wasn't thinking
husband.
about dying.
Exactly. So this is so insensitive. Seriously.
This is very, very. This is Donald Trump Jr.
Yes, that's him. That's him. He has a beard now, so he looks a bit different, but that's him. But it's just so insensitive. You know, people should not do that. And selling it as well. It's like using somebody's trauma and using somebody's death to make money.
I think it's too fresh.
I think it's too fresh. No, even something like that shouldn't even happen.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It shouldn't be out there. Selling at what, $27.99? Well, basically $28. Like, really?
Can you imagine?
No, it shouldn't.
Can you imagine this?
Seriously.
Donald Trump Jr. What the
Stop
hell?
it. Stop it.
Stop that. Stop do that. Don't big up yourself. You know?
No, big up yourself.
Don't big up yourself for this. Guys, Dave Chappelle, my favorite comedian, will not let his name be tarnished. The stand-up comedian has always faced backlash about his jokes and viewpoints, and unlike many in the public eye, he doesn't back down. Following his latest special on Netflix, the comedian has been wading through very dangerous waters. The trans community has all but blacklisted him, as well as asking Netflix itself to remove him. Now, Chappelle sat down to address the issue, stating that he is open to having an in-depth conversation with reps of the LGBTQ+ community, but he has but one request. Anyone who seeks to have an open and honest dialogue with him must first watch the full comedy special, Fear. Though some thought he was promoting himself, he clarified that he just wanted to ensure that people don't attack him simply for remarks out of context, and that is Fear again. A level playing field, so to speak. Hey, I like Dave Chappelle.
With him, you know, sometimes people can take just one portion of an interview or of a conversation, or for example, this one of a show or a comedy show, and just make a big deal out of it without watching the full thing. And once you actually watch the full thing, you now understand the reason.
It's the ones who don't watch it have the strongest opinions.
Thank you. Thank you.
They don't care to find out any information.
So I totally agree with him. Watch it.
Yeah,
if you still have the same opinion or resentment or, I don't know, emotions towards the show, then yes, he will sit down and have a conversation with you. But do not watch the show and then just come up just because of one joke, and say, you know what, I am protesting and we want Dave out of Netflix and all of that. Don't do
you are fire the guy from Netflix. Take
Exactly.
$20 million from his pocket just because. Come on now, guys. Come on. You know, he did that joke one time. I go tell you before I go. So he did that joke a long time.
Yeah.
And he said when he used to write the Chappelle Show, he went in one time. He wrote the word, you know, the F-A...
Okay.
For LGBT.
Yes.
And they wrote that word,
Yeah.
right? And the producer, the show producer, they called him and I was like, yo, Dave, you can't use that word. And he's like, what do you mean? And they said, oh, you're not a part of that community. And he said, he was like, all right, no problem, I'll take it out. And then he was walking away. He's like, but I use the word nigger with impunity.
Exactly.
I mean, how comes nobody has
Exactly. But then people will also argue that, okay, he's black, so it's slightly acceptable.
Yeah, and he says, why about a nigger?
Exactly. For him to use it. But then why do you need, as a comedian, I don't think you need to belong into any particular community for you to make a joke or for you to create humor out of it.
Comedians are made to make jokes.
Exactly. Out of anything and everything. I mean, I'm sure what I'm wearing now, if Dave was here, he'd probably find something to say about it that is funny.
You just find funny things out of a situation.
Exactly.
That's what comedians do.
Exactly.
Anyway, guys.
Do you have a patois word for me today?
No, I never have no patois word today.
No.
You know, Wednesday I struggled to find the fashion things.
Yes. But then I was, okay, but so there's nothing that you have to say to me in patois?
Patois, what you want me to say?
What you want me to say? You said something. You said something right there. You said something. What you want me to say?
What you want me to say?
So that means, what do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Okay, what you want me to say? So let me translate that in Chi. Dian ena wo pese meka. Ana.
No, it's the enyeka. Enyeka.
No, dian ena wo pese meka. That means, what do you want me to say?
I was thinking about how do you say it.
No!
Hey, it's like...
Am I saying it right? I hope, yes. Okay, everybody in the studio is like, yeah.
Give me one more time. Give me one more time.
Dien. Ena wo pese.
Meka.
Meka.
Dien ena wo pese
Meka.
Meka.
Yes! That's it, you got it, you got it.
All right. Guys, that's it for MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment. My name is Kevoy B. Little more, big up yourself. Edma, do your thing.
Yay! Thank you so much for that, Kavoy. And that's about it for Coffee Daily. And it's proudly sponsored by Asidi Coffee, made with coffee beans from plantations right here in Ghana. This particular brand is a steamed coffee that has your coffee in pouches, ensuring a quick, easy, and comfortable preparation of your morning cups of coffee. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so coming up next is Lifestyle Daily, and today we'll be talking about shaping the Ghanaian narrative through photography. Meanwhile, in the spirit of Fashion Wednesday, enjoy the beautiful display of a traditional fashion in the music video Nana by Becca featuring Sarkodie. Enjoy.
You give me good loving like that. You know I love you right back. I go an extra mile. Give my king all of my heart. I know if he shout, I know what shout do. Oh, you didn't run my mind, cause they read my head. Oh, give me that sugar and spice. Give me so much joy in my life. This one no be what show. And I know I love you like oh, joy away. I will do everything just to make you happy, my king. Nana, mama, my own. If I ever break your heart, you know, say not lie, my king.
Yeah. A charming man into now him as my team. It's in this one. I'm sorry. Maybe I see you national. I see you been work on over. Ran I'm in finna no pay. One can you will pay with ya. I'm on sorry. I'm my team. For the good Trasako. No one could choose in your pay. Mon Fred Sashi, my man, and Papua and Yawa check. Music Gucci for the say, call a man fan and Yawa check. Last year, senior would delay me time and never did. Ha, about him, what else? Mental jet for fun. I said, Dada, now I give me you when Yawa check. Made him say, I will see you with sign. And yet, you be now I am. What don't I be doing now? Gina, are you fire my baby and made in heaven? Ferrari 4, Kantanka 87, Bisanya will pay with Yasin as he can in your bed in Anana Casano, Mona Mubu Yuki Royal Wedding.
Nana,
what else?
Oh, do you wait? I will do everything just to make you happy, my king. Nana, mama, my own. If I ever break your heart, you know, say not lie, my king. Nana, we go day together. We go jump together, even said we go pray together. Nana, all the way. You know, say I go do everything just to make you happy. Oh, Henny.
great first year. From the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Hello, my name is Nwang Falong and I host Spotlight here at MX24 Television. The entire month of October is dedicated to breast cancer awareness, and the overarching message here is early detection saves lives. At MX24, we want you to cross it out with MX24 on social media. Please hashtag us, cross it out, but go to the nearest health center and get your breast checked. Encourage your wives, encourage your sisters, encourage your brothers, because 1 in 1,000 men get diagnosed with breast cancer. You just might be saving a life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are still live on MX24 with the AM Club. Remember, the Cross It Out campaign is still ongoing, and MX24 has partnered with Leicester Hospital, Medifem Hospital, Focus Orthopedic Hospital, and Holy Trinity Medical Center to offer you free breast screening. Walk into Holy Trinity Medical Center throughout this month to get your breast screen for free, and you also stand a chance to win amazing prizes. And it's now time for Lifestyle Daily, and today we'll be talking about shaping the Ghanaian narrative through photography. In the past, the African or Ghanaian narrative hasn't been well showcased. Photos and Ghanaians and Africans largely depicted poverty and other downside you can think of, and not forgetting that these pictures were taken by Westerners who depicted them as they wanted to. But as a new generation evolved, this narrative is gradually changing. There is a new crop of talented photographers who are trying so hard to change the narrative, the negative narrative that has been attached to being Ghanaian or an African. Photography in this new era does not just show the flawed sides, it's telling an untold story and portraying the unique creativity and culture we as Ghanaians possess. And on today's discussion, we are going to be talking about shaping the Ghanaian narrative through photography. And finally, my co-host Godwin Namboh is on standby with that conversation.
Smile, Edma. Good morning. It's good morning. So good morning, AM Club members. I'm here now. I've had such an eventful morning. We'll talk about all that later. But now it's time for Lifestyle Daily. And like Edma said, we are discussing shaping the Ghanaian narrative through photography. And before we jump into the conversation, please remember that you are a major part of the show. As always, just sending your thoughts, your comments to us. Are you a photographer? Tell us about how you're trying to shape the Ghanaian narrative and how best can we shape the Ghanaian narrative. Please send us your answers, your reactions. Just join in the conversation on WhatsApp. 0550-331-511, 0550-331-511, or tweet at us at MX24GH. The energy is in. Now, joining me in this conversation, I have Nicholas Sheung Adachi. He's a documentary photographer, as well as Ruben Ekokwanza. He is a photographer and creative director of Rec Shot It. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to our studio. What do you think of our studio? Since you're photographers, you're very creative people. What do you think? Tell me something.
I actually like the colors.
You love the colors, don't you? Nice.
The set design is also on point.
I like the colors and how the lights make it all pop.
There we go. Now let's talk about shaping the Ghanaian narrative through photography. Now, gentlemen, you're young, but you're not very old, so I can have this conversation with you. We all know that some few years ago, probably a decade and a half ago, going into photography is not something any young man coming up will say, I want to do or take as a career. And so I'd like to inquire from you guys. At what point did you feel like, maybe I should try photography?
With me, I think it was in 2016. I used to take photos. That was with my dad's camera. Then my stepmom got me one too. But I wasn't really into it that much to make it a career. I wanted to be an architect, but things were a little bit somehow, so I changed my mind. But in 2016, I think a friend convinced me to pursue the arts.
Right.
He was like, I was doing free jobs for people, graphic design and stuff.
With the camera your stepmother got you.
So he was like, you've been doing this for some time, you're good at it, so why are you still doing it for free for people? Then he got me my first client and was like, this is how much I should charge.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But so, okay, I'll come back to you. Let me inquire from Nicholas as well.
It started way back in secondary school. Wasn't with a camera, was just back in the school library. I see National Geographic magazines. I was always curious as to how they got the pictures. So fast forward to university, I saw a friend who could take pictures like that, and who was my close friend back in secondary school. His name is Gerard Nate, and I got closer to him. And luckily for me, he had a spare camera, and that was the beginning of it for me, because I had been curious, been reading about it. So when I went back to school back in level 200, I shot everything from parties to animals to people. So with time, people started to notice that my works are really good. So started calling me for works, and from then I've evolved and transformed from an event photographer to everything to now a documentary photographer.
Photography.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Now let's broaden the conversation and talk about the Ghanaian narrative with photography. Obviously, anyone is outside the country, the first thing they will see is what we show them. And prior to recently, what would you say the Ghanaian narrative was like in terms of photos? I remember when we wanted to take pictures, there are studios, there's these small studios, you go and they dress you like a king or a queen, put some beads around your neck, you take a, or someone will stand by flowers and hold it like this and take a picture. So how would you describe the Ghanaian narrative back then, and how bad was it?
I feel back then they were documenting the times, even though it wasn't as expansive, like open as it is now. They were documenting the time with what they had, with the knowledge they had back then. So I feel it has evolved from taking pictures in the studio dressed like a king or holding a flower. Even you could go back to those pictures now, and it shows you how those times were, how people see and view things, which is the beauty of it. So I feel basically they just documented their times. Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. But what was unfortunate for Africa is the internet got here late.
Right. Right.
And with them, they had the resources and the money to publish books and bring their stuff down here for us to see. But with us, all we could do was print our pictures and keep it in our albums.
And be specific albums. Those big albums we used to have, and then
put in your albums and keep it in your house. You couldn't even duplicate it and go and give it to someone to also look at what you have. So that was what was happening. They were pushing their narrative on us, for us who were just keeping ours in our houses and albums.
Right. So how far would you say we've come in changing this narrative? You have been doing this for some time now. You said 2016, you said way back in high school. How far do you think we've come in changing our story?
I think we've come really far. We have come so far. We have photographers in Ghana that are doing work for international organizations like Vogue, United Nations, many international organizations, and these are photographers in Ghana. Back then, they would have to ship photographers into our country to do these works. But you see, with time, we've come to understand how the technology is, with the help of internet and all that. So we have evolved.
Okay, Nicholas. Ruben, would you say that Ghanaians appreciate photography?
For the most part, not really. There are a few who actually understand and appreciate it. But for most Ghanaians, they still feel like it's like back then, photo. You just click, that's all the work you are doing.
That's all you're doing.
Yes.
You know.
And back then, you just click. Even though they had to learn the settings and know how the lights worked, after clicking, they go and give it to people for them to process it. But now, after you're done, you have to do it yourself. Even if you're giving it to somebody, you have to pay for it.
Right. And that's from the photographer's perspective. But I'm asking, do you think, as a people, we understand the meaning of photography, or we appreciate photography in general, whether it's documentary photography or event photography? Do you think we appreciate it, or do you think we just like, you know, pictures taking of ourselves and that's it? Do you think we appreciate, for instance, what I have in the background? Do you think a Ghanaian will see this and think deep into it, or you know, you relate with people, so you could share that with me?
To an extent, a certain crop of people are beginning to appreciate it, but majority, I don't think, are there yet. When I'm talking about a certain group of people, I'm talking about people that have come to understand that photography is documenting a particular time, space, a history at a particular time. It conveys emotions and feelings, apart from just taking a picture of you. For instance, if you show me any picture that I took anytime, like I could tell you what happened, what was happening, like a picture behind you. I took it in the northern region. The
okay,
kids,
so tell me about it. This is in the northern region?
Yes, the kids, I went to visit a friend and I was just walking around in the village. The kids were curious, and the one that was bending was sort of playing, and the sister just came out of the house, also curious. So they stood there and they were looking at me, and I took a picture of them. And their parents were sort of walking towards a dam that they were sort of digging to create for the village.
Right.
So you see, the picture, the moment I see it, I could tell you what was happening, where I took it. So a certain group of Ghanaians are beginning to appreciate, oh, this picture, I know where it was taken, I know what was happening. It takes you back, or it transports you. Certain groups of people are beginning to understand that, but majority not yet. But as you said, we are evolving. We'll get there. So it's sort of half and half,
right,
in terms of appreciating photography, Ghanaians.
Ruben, what's the best comment you've had about a picture you took? What has someone said to you? Or what did someone say? What a comment on social media or whatever? You posted something and you felt like, wow, this person has appreciated my craft, appreciated my work. Like, this is deep. What's the best thing someone has said to you?
I think someone said it changed their life.
It changed their life?
Yeah.
What picture was it?
I think after that I've gotten several
comments.
More like that. And that is what I want to do with my photography. Most of the time I go for emotions when I'm taking pictures. And for it to touch someone that much, I was like, I'm heading towards the right direction.
Right.
So that really...
So how do you evoke emotions? Because we are talking about storytelling.
Yeah.
You know, with the Ghanaian narrative, how do you evoke emotions in pictures? What is the process like? Tell me about your process. What goes through your mind when you are taking a particular photo? Is it just lighting? Oh, the lighting is proper, it's accurate, so let me just click. What goes through your mind?
So for me, the first thing I look at is lights.
Okay.
After the lights, I look at the circumstance the person is in or what the person is doing. If it doesn't fit that particular moment or what they are doing, I'll create a perception in their mind. But if it's more of street photography, I don't say anything about it. I take the moment as it is.
As it is.
But if it's portraiture or fashion, I give them a story to go with or a certain perception to think about. I don't normally force them to pose. So when I give them that, I make them bring out their own emotions and their own feelings to put them in a certain mood.
Okay. Ruben, Nicholas, you?
For me, as a documentary photographer, there's always a story. There's something you're trying to tell, a story you're trying to tell to people. So, depending on what is happening, there's always something happening. So, say for instance, I'm out on an assignment for a particular project. I would have to convey the purpose of the assignment, what is happening. For instance, I went to Mali to document a fantastic woman who had helped the cotton farmers to mobilize them and have good access to money, and they were sort of celebrating this woman. So my way of documenting this woman was to make her look regal, look powerful in the vast field of cotton plants, whilst holding a basket full of cotton, dressed in her own their local attire. You see, the moment you see a picture like that, it takes you through a lot of emotions. Like, who is this? Why is she dressed like this? And the cotton and everything in there will sort of question you. You want to question what's happening, and that evokes a feeling that wants you to know more about what is happening in there.
Is this one of the photos you took?
Yes, I took this photograph whilst I was doing my national service in Volta region. The woman in the middle there is a mother of twin. There's this celebration where they celebrate the mother of a twin. She goes from house to house to bless other houses for them to be blessed with twins. When you look on the far right, those are twins. They are dressed in
red and white and black.
Yes. So she walks from house to house, and they bless her with gifts as well. Behind her, I think the frame wasn't big enough. There's a woman holding a big bowl that other people put food, could be maize, could be milk, anything. Wow. For her. So yeah. See, documents the time and the culture. It does
document the times, and I love photography, and I love what you guys are saying. Now, gosh, I was going to ask you something. I don't know why it escaped me. Okay, good. So, in telling the Ghanaian story, in shaping our own narrative, what kind of photos do you think we need to take more? What kind of photos do you think we need to sell to the outside world? Because from what I see now, it's more of events photography, which is also very good because we're always documenting the times, weddings, programs and all that. But in selling our culture, our life, who we are to the outside world, what kind of photos would you say we should take?
For me, I do portraits.
Portrait.
That's to document the people who have come and will not be there in future. Also, I document places.
Right.
Mostly places that people don't really pay attention to, but have really nice views that I think we could benefit from if we should pay attention to it.
Okay.
And most of our tourist attractions are like that. We don't have good roads leading to them. We don't have people taking care of them. So they are all worn out and almost desolated. So I take pictures of that in a nice way.
Okay.
Even though they are all worn out, I don't want it to look like the way people want to see Ghana.
So we need to, in a way, because it has been said that, I remember listening to Komla Dumont and was talking about shaping the African narrative. We need to be it, as it were, or not necessarily lie, but show what's the good sides of these places than show, the bad sides, because we projected the bad sides more. Yeah. What do you also think, Nicholas?
First of all, I think we don't really need to try and convince the outside world.
Interesting.
With the kind of images we have, because generally, we are beautiful people. We have amazing places. So we document what we have. You understand? Generally, I feel we are attracted to beautiful and amazing things. We photograph that. We document that. So, I mean, it is for us to appreciate. It is for our children and great-grandchildren to look at and be like, oh, these are really amazing things. I mean, when you look at old pictures of Ghana back then, you see those old cars, well, lined and neat streets. And even sometimes, even the markets, things are well demarcated. You get to see how things were back then. So we don't really need to try and convince anybody. We have the capacity to document our own story. So we document what we are experiencing, what we are enjoying. You understand?
I'm checking out some comments coming in on WhatsApp. If you just tuned in, you're watching the AM Club, and we're having a conversation on shaping the Ghanaian narrative through photography, and it's something I believe we all love. They say photos, there's a saying, photos tell more than 100 stories, or it has more than 100 words, something like that. 1,000 words. So this one says, I really love photography and I wish to be a photographer, but my family won't support that idea. Is that a case? I thought that mentality has been moved away from, like, we've moved away from that mentality, because I know, I have a friend, listen, I have a friend, Reflex Photography, I don't know if you know him, Reflex, Oreku, and we left school performing arts, and he decided to go into photography very early, 2012. If you look at him now, his bro, I'm like, I didn't know that anybody could make a career from photography at the time. This was 2012, just a few years ago. So whoever sent this message, what would you tell them? Should they do? Should they listen to their parents, but on the side maybe pursue the photography, or just, you tell me.
I feel,
Nicholas.
First of all, you're still under the roof of your parents, so you should listen to your parents.
Speak up a bit for me.
First of all, you're still under the roof of your parents, so always listen to your parents. Then, follow your passion. Because your passion is very important. You can still do the photography alongside. For instance, if you're going to school. I was doing my photography alongside my undergrad. That's how it started way back in 2013. So I know it's not going to be easy, especially when your parents are not on board. But you need to try and find a way to convince them that you're really good at what you're doing. And the only way you can convince them is to keep at it. Keep doing it. But still, be a good child to your parents.
I mean, don't take it from me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Riku and how he's doing well, but don't take it from me. Take it from the photographers. Let's talk about how lucrative photography is. When you started out, what was it like for you, at the beginning stages? Because I think that's the fear for most parents, that their children are not going to make anything from it. So you share your stories with us. What was it like from the beginning, and what is it like now? Are you able to live off photography alone without doing anything? Let me start with you, Nicholas.
Luckily for me, I started back in school, so I was still getting some support from my parents. But when I got out of school, national service, I realized that I would have to go hard on photography, because I realized I really love this passion of mine. So I started putting out more stories in the line of documentary, which is back to if you really want to make it out in the photography world, you need to know what you are doing and go hard at it. It won't come easy. That, I can tell you that. But with time and consistency, things will begin to pick up. People will see your work. People that need your service would see your work and they will call you for it. It won't come easy. It won't come instantly. But with time, you go to places, you meet people, you network, you show your work. You have a website, you have Instagram. You keep pushing with time. So it wasn't easy for me. But now I'm at a level where I live off photography only.
Wow.
Although I would like to venture into other things, which I'm thinking of doing, to venture into cinematography, but later on. But
are you comfortable?
A little.
Very encouraging.
Yeah, but I mean, the truth of the matter is that for me personally, I am comfortable. There are photographers out there that are really doing good, and there are some that we are still picking up.
There are levels to this business. That's what you're saying.
There are levels to every business.
Yes.
Yes. So don't give up. It won't start instantly for you, but.
Ruben, are you living off photography, and are you comfortable? Is it lucrative?
It is, but I wouldn't say I am comfortable, because I still want to get somewhere. The thing is, you have to, as he said, keep at it. It's not easy, but the minute you try to second guess yourself, it will be hard, very hard for you. So the best you can do is keep going at it, keep learning, and always create something. No matter how you feel, just do something. Because there are times where I felt like, am I sure I want to do this? But the thing is, if you keep on doing it, you get better. And when you get better, there are people who want the guys who are good. And they are the ones who pay.
Interesting. Now, now that you've said this, I want to ask what the most challenging thing about photography is for you guys. What what individually, what is the biggest challenge for you, Nicholas?
For me, it's...
Is it the women? I know that some
really.
people say, Charlie, the women, if you're not standing your ground, sometimes you can't do that job.
In the field, I mean, you don't really encounter, a situation where, like, you'll be compromised with women like that. I mean, I travel, tell stories, document, but I don't really.
Of course, as a
do
documentary
models.
photographer,
Yes,
you don't. Yes,
exactly.
if you do models, then that would be a problem. Ruben, do you do models?
Yeah.
You do. Ruben does. Ruben, you know what? And you're a very tall,
I know, right?
handsome young man. Look at the brand. I mean, Okay, you were talking about your challenge. I'll ask Ruben.
Let me. One of the challenges is getting to the right market, getting the right people to see your work, and them being consistently seeking you out for your service. It's a little challenging. Then gear as well, getting your equipment. And
expensive, huh?
It is expensive. You could work hard, the money comes, and just one lens takes everything away. You understand?
How much is an average lens? Average like 50
Let's say, for
mm?
instance, 50 mm from the Canon is around 700 Ghana cedis.
That's okay, isn't it?
That is the basic
50 mm.
Yeah, but there's a level to the 50 mm. There's one which is around 1,500 US dollars.
Oh,
the one
$1,500 US dollars.
Yes, that is 50 mm 1.2. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine you buy that and then you're taking photos of trees and places in Ghana and just sharing it for free. And so I can imagine how challenging that is for you guys.
Exactly.
That is for you as a documentary photographer. But you as a as a model doer, is it challenging for you? Is it true what they say about the women being very troublesome when it comes to portrait photography? And maybe is it what they call boudoir? Is it boudoir?
Yeah, boudoir.
Do you do boudoir?
Yeah.
Senior?
Sometimes, not all the
Tell
time.
me about it. Okay.
So, for it being challenging, I think for me, it's not that much because I grew up around women. So I literally see every lady as
your sister.
Yeah. So until you get out of that zone, it is hard for you to
wow.
Be a challenge.
Are you in Christ Abazi?
No.
Anyway, so let's try and wrap up the conversation. Is there an association for photographers? How are your works regulated? Is there, or anybody can just take a picture, pick a camera and take any picture and share?
There is supposed to be an association.
There is supposed to be.
Yes. A group of photographers were working on an association a couple of years ago. It's there, but it's not so
okay.
Active and strong as it's supposed to.
Okay.
But there is. I wish, there's.
Do you think that in shaping the Ghanaian narrative and being able to tell our story, we need a regulatory body that oversees these things, the pictures that random photographers take and share to the world? Do you think we need that, or as a creative, you feel photographers should be left to do their own thing? It shouldn't be so. What do you think?
I don't think.
We're wrapping the conversation.
I don't think you can really regulate creativity, but I think we should create a space where photographers and other creatives could be. For instance, let's say a whole complex like this is a place where photographers come to interact, exchange ideas, work on projects. With that, we'll be able to watch over each other so that we do the right work and push the right work out there. So a body that would regulate photography, I don't think that is really necessary.
Okay, and my last question, of course, would be, how do you think Ghanaians, government, citizens can contribute in magnifying the great work that you guys do and in telling a better story, like the one I'm seeing back there of Ruben?
So I feel like they can put more value on our work.
How?
Ghanaians don't really appreciate photography, especially when they are seeing it for free. Like when he travels and takes a photo, that tells a very good story about a certain place. People don't really like sharing it because they are not inside, or it's not about their family member. But it is a story he's telling from a certain place. If you are able to push that out, it's able to help shape the narrative about the country that we are in, for people to also know this is what we are about and this is how nice it is.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Nicholas?
Basically, me, honestly, I wanted there to be a space, like in terms of, let's say, government helping. I want there to be a space, create a space where creatives would be at. Luckily, a friend called Paul Nielsen is trying to work on a project like that, Decan. But I wish.
I know Paul Nielsen is outside.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a good friend from
of
Tech.
mine. Yeah,
yeah, I know him very well.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. But honestly, I wish there's a space like that where I could.
So it's a physical space.
Yeah.
Where photographers can meet.
Yeah, photographers, videographers, poets, architects, everybody in that space, painters. The moment you're able to meet and exchange ideas, cross-platform, there's going to be that vibrancy where we have a stronghold.
That's brilliant.
For our work.
That's brilliant. And push more the Ghanaian story out there.
Exactly.
Wow. Time is too short to have this conversation. Again, like I said, photography is something that I love personally, but I'm glad that you guys were able to share your wisdom with us. Nicholas Sheun Adachi, you have a word to her.
Yes.
Nicholas Sheun Adachi and Ruben Kwanzaa, photographer, documentary photographer. How do we find you on social media?
I am Kwesi Mufasa. Kwesi _Mufasa.
Kwesi Mufasa. I've heard your name before. I think so.
Kwesi _Mufasa.
The brand name is bigger than the actual name.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So the Kwesi Mufasa. I think there are other people who also have it, but Kwesi _Mufasa.
Okay.
You see a guy in the kente hat. That's me.
Nice. Ruben, are you rec-shotted?
Rec-shotted and Echo Kwanzaa.
Rec-shotted and Echo Kwanzaa.
Echo Kwanzaa _
Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it so much. Let me see if I can read one more message before we go. My name is Christian from the Northeast region, 21 years of age and a co-founder of Zuri Tours, where we tourism through digital media. Looking forward to connect with both photographers. Zuri Tours. So they're asking you to come to the north, you guys. MX24. I'm non-stop underscore guard inside Dunkwa Onofin. I wanted to be a photographer too, but Charlie, I can't tell Dad I want to study photography in the university. So I chose a different course, but I still do photographs. I love the conversation. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation. Is there a school that you can learn photography? Or you just have to understudy someone who's already doing it?
I think there are schools that they do that in Tech as well.
I think Tech does.
Tech does, huh?
Yeah. Nafti.
Nice.
Nafti as well.
Nice. This one says, last one, he says, hi, I'm Marjan. I'm a girl from a Muslim family. I really love photography, but having issues with them because they see me to be a girl. I'm not, if not for a girl child, that's what they say. Okay. Conversation for another day. But gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. You are watching the AM Club. Amazing conversation with these two photographers discussing how to shape the Ghanaian narrative through photography. We are moving on. It's Wednesday, so it's Fashion Wednesday, and Edma is standing by. We'll be having a guest on. Lale will be joining us. But in the meantime, this is Say Cheese by Kiddy featuring Teddy Riley. Enjoy.
It did really well over in Africa, but now it's ready for the world. And I'm gonna add the new Jack Swing style. All right, let's go.
strap up.
It's time for the plug.
Right here on MX24.
Hello everybody, my name is Edma Lawe, the host on the AM Club right here on MX24. So it's October. What does that mean? It means it's pink. It means it's a pink ribbon. It means it's campaigning. It means it's breast cancer awareness. And right here on MX24, we've taken it upon ourselves to create a fantastic campaign, the Cross It Out campaign. What do you need to do? Both men and women can go to 3 selected hospitals right here in Accra to get themselves screened for breast cancer. Okay, it's not just for women, but it's also for men. So we are going to put all the details on all our social media platforms at MX24GA. So do make sure that you follow us and you get the details right. We cannot wait to see you and hear from you as well. Do stay tuned. Hashtag Cross It Out with MX24. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still the AM Club live on MX24. And we just had Lifestyle Daily. It's now time for today's plug, the plug. And we are going to have a conversation with 2 lovely ladies from Lister Hospital. MX24 is encouraging you to join us in our campaign for breast cancer awareness as we encourage you all to cross it out with MX24. We've partnered with 4 hospitals in Accra, and we are reminding you that the month is almost over. So you stand a chance to win amazing prizes for simply taking a part in the activity. Representative from one of the hospitals, Lister Hospital, are joining me for the plug today and bringing us, joining me on this conversation, we have Ifwa Dadzi, who is a business development manager, and we also have Dr. Josephine Awoche. Did I pronounce that right? Yes. Awoche Kweku, did I pronounce that right? Okay, fantastic. Who is a resident doctor. Ladies, you look absolutely beautiful, by the way. Let me just remind you. And thank you and welcome for on the AM Club. So today we are going to talk about the Cross It Out campaign, of course, in partnership with Lister Hospital, and what they can, women and men can also go and do to get themselves screened for breast cancer. But before we start the conversation, let me also briefly ask you about Lister Hospital. So what do you guys do?
Well, we are a general multi-specialist hospital and fertility center.
Yeah.
We've been around for 17 years.
Wow.
Yes. We are one of the private hospitals that changed the face of private hospitals care in that we didn't smell like a hospital.
Yes.
We didn't look like a hospital. They used to call us Lister Hotel. So we are 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything is 24 hours except administration, I say. We always get up and go home. But lab, pharmacy, everybody else, even theater, if they have to do surgery for you at 1 a.m., there's always staff on duty there. There's always a doctor, not a nurse or a physician assistant. There are doctors on duty 24 hours a day in the hospital to take care of you. We take care of emergencies, and we have lots of specialties. I mean, apart from the obs and gynae, we have pediatrics, orthopedics, neurosurgery, physiotherapy, plastic surgery. We have speech therapy. Some of the specialties that are so rare, like pediatric gastroenterology, or pediatric ophthalmology. We have them all at Leicester Hospital, and we keep adding them on every day.
That's amazing.
So we are your favorite hospital.
Yes, definitely. I can see that. And where is it located?
We are located close to the Major Mahama roundabout. Major Mahama roundabout in Airport Hills Estate, close to the Palace Mall.
Yes,
so you can find it. We're on Google Maps anyway, so you can always find us.
Okay, that's brilliant. So now, when it comes to breast cancer, can you just give us a brief education on it? I mean, we've been talking about it this whole month, but then I want to also know your understanding or maybe your different output or perspective on the causes of breast cancer. So can you just enlighten us a little bit about that?
Okay, so as we all know, it is cancer of the breast. Cancer can happen to any part of the bodies, but this is about the breast. And you want to know about the causes. There is no cause for breast cancer, but we have risk factors for breast cancer. When we say risk factors, something that will predispose you and increase your chances of getting the cancer, but not necessarily causing it. But then I have to emphasize that not having it doesn't mean you can't have it, because we have lots of people having the risk factors and then not even showing signs, and people without any risk factors coming with breast cancer. So for the risk factors, the most common ones, we talk about genes. So when you take the genes, family history is very important. So if you have your first degree family member, one of them having it, it increases your chances by 3. If 2 of your first degree family members, let's say your mother and your sister, it increases your chances by 4. And it goes just like that. And we have some people with particular genes. We call it BRCA1, BRCA2. So outside, you can actually screen for those genes. If you have it, it increases your chances of breast cancer. I must say that if a family member has ovarian cancer, it's possible that that person has the gene that predisposes you to cancer. So not just breast cancer alone, it also increases your chances. So maybe the person may not have breast cancer. Maybe your mom didn't die of breast cancer, but ovarian cancer. That should, be a red flag that you could get breast cancer, not ovarian cancer. So aside the genes, and then we have race, the fact that you're a woman. I mean, men get breast cancer, but then, the fact that you're a woman increases your chances, because 1 out of 150 women, when we take people who get breast cancer, for the men, it's like 1 out of 150. And then increasing age as a female, I mean, the more you grow, the higher your chances of getting the breast cancer. And then the second one, we have to do with hormones. So your exposure to hormones increases your chances.
Wow.
So let's say, if you have your menses early, your menarche early, that means that you're going to have it for a very long time. You're being exposed to all these hormones for a very long time, so it increases your chances. If your menopause delays, so that means that you are being exposed to these hormones for a longer period, so then it increases your chance.
Funny enough, this is, I mean, we've been talking about breast cancer this whole month, and obviously subsequent years as well, but this is my first time hearing this. This is my very, very first time hearing this when it comes to the hormones and how it plays a role when it comes to breast cancer.
It's very important. Even getting pregnant early. So let's say you get pregnant early. That halts the whole menstrual cycle for some time. That means it takes you off this whole hormonal thing. So then getting pregnant early reduces your chances. And breastfeeding. So it's like you're prolonging this whole thing. So then it also reduces your chances. So the fact that you're not breastfeeding your baby, maybe getting pregnant late after 30 increases your chances. So those who gave birth earlier, had more children, have reduced risk. So less kids, late pregnancy, increased risk.
Wow. Okay. So when it comes to Leicester Hospital, why the awareness when it comes to breast cancer, and why did they also include the free screening?
Okay. So breast cancer has been killing a lot of women, you know, over the years. And what makes it even more painful is that if we had the cancer is detected early enough, you can do something about it. You don't have to die from it. So we thought, why do you have to wait for people to get it before and then you are now treating? The doctors don't even like to see them at that late stage. So let them know about it. Give them more awareness about it. Do free screening for it. I mean, how much does it cost? It's a life.
Yes.
You know, so we decided to be doing this. We've been doing it for several years, you know, and then we just want people to know about it so that we can save more lives.
Yeah,
that's just the bottom line.
Yeah. Okay, so now tell us a bit more about the collaboration with MX24 as well.
Okay, so MX24, I mean, it's fantastic. They gave us these cards. They got in touch with us, very proactive of them, and they gave us these cards that we could give out to the people who come to screen so that they could win prize. You know, sometimes people know that they have to get screened. They know you're doing something for them.
Yes.
But they need a bit of a push.
Very
you
true.
know,
Very
even
true.
if it's to take care of themselves, they still need a bit of
Absolutely.
a push. And I think MX24 gave that extra push for people to come in and get screened for breast cancer.
Okay.
So thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. And people, by the way, people have been sending in their pictures of them, you know, getting breast screened and all of that. So that's really, really good. And do not forget to send in the pictures to our WhatsApp number as well. But when and where will the screening be held?
Okay, so the screening started on the 1st of October. It's been going on all month. It was on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So please, Tuesday is the final day for screening. Please come, let's screen you for free. I mean, we educate you, you are counseled. I mean, if you need extra care, we have it. You have prizes to win from MX24.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's not to like.
Exactly.
You know? So please come this Thursday to Leicester Hospital. I've told you already where we are. Please come and let's screen you for breast cancer, just to save your life. People need you. Your family needs you.
Exactly.
We need you.
Okay, so Dr. Josephine, any tips when it comes to the breast for people at home or people who have already gotten themselves screened? But obviously, we create a lot of awareness in the month of October. So for other months that maybe we are not so proactive when it comes to creating more awareness on breast cancer, what can we do when we're at home? Any tips for the breast?
Okay, so you should know your breast. Okay, know how it feels, know how it looks. Learn how to examine your breast. Do it every month, so that the slightest change you will be able to notice it. And also, lifestyle changes. It's also one of the risk factors we couldn't, you know, go into. Excessive alcohol, excessive smoking, eating right, getting the right weight, all of them play very important role when it comes to cancer. So let's take good care of ourselves. Let's examine our breasts more often. Let's take very good care of our breast, and we will be fine.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So Leicester Hospital is opening their doors for you this Tuesday. Okay, next week Tuesday, actually. So do make sure that and Thursday, right? Okay, so Tuesday and Thursday. So do make sure that you walk into the hospital and get yourself screened for free, and you also stand a chance to win amazing prizes from us at MX24. So thank you very much, ladies. So we had Ifwa Dadzi, who is a business development manager, and Dr. Josephine Awotre Kwako, who is a resident doctor at Leicester Hospital. Thank you very much, ladies, for joining me on this conversation. Coming up next, we have today's hashtag Fashion Wednesday. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the AM Club. I'm feeling myself this morning. It's Fashion Wednesday, you understand. So we're giving you that vibe. Welcome back.
I'm sorry, I know you're supposed to do the intro, but why are you slanging? Please.
I'm not slang.
Why are you slanging?
What? Wait, mate. Let me give you slanging. This one is this.
Anyways, continue with the intro.
Anyways, guys, it's time. Oh God, you guys give me life. It's now time for Fashion Wednesday, and on the show today we have a new AM, we've already seen her, a new AM Club member. She has a long list of achievements under her belt as a model, stylist, creative director,
content creator,
influencer, and a fashion lover. You probably know who she is as she's sitting right by me. She's annoying me small, but we're happy to have her.
Yes, we still love you. We still love you.
I love you guys
you
too.
share a surname with my mom. I told you. My mom's side, they're called Latte.
Yeah.
Latte, so.
Edma, you look amazing.
Thank you. You look fantastic
Thank
yourself.
you.
I really do love this outfit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr.
You're
Namboh.
welcome.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have you know that this is, like Kaba will say, Odina. This is Odina Kotor. He plugged me up, and this is what I wore to the Emmys.
Yes,
I totally love it. I can't
it's
have
nice.
enough of it. Speaking of...
So, speaking of the Emmys, you wore this to the Emmys.
Yes, ma'am.
Give your honest opinion.
But wait,
Today when I was doing the intro for Fashion Wednesday, I did mention what we were going to do, and I did say that we were all going to give our honest opinion on every single outfit, and I was going to be honest about my outfit, and also going to be very honest on Godwin's outfit as well, everybody else's. So we're going to be doing that today. So this is what...
The way you're saying the honest, you're scaring me small, but I'm sure...
This is Fashion 101.
This is lessons from Lale's this thing. And we will be reviewing the just ended Glitz Africa Fashion Week and exclusive Men of the Year, or what we call the EMY Awards that took place over the weekend. So now that you're here, shall we set the ball rolling?
Yes. We have an announcement, guys. What's an announcement?
Oh, speaking of which, before we even talk about that, do you know that we're giving away the iPhone 13 Pro? iPhone 13 Pro, kind courtesy MX24 TV. We're giving away a brand new iPhone 13 Pro. Is it today or tomorrow?
It's today. Yeah.
So we're giving this away today?
Yeah, and it was to celebrate our very 1 year.
13 months of broadcast.
Yeah.
So someone is walking away with it. We already know who the winner is. We are going to tell you shortly, but...
Do we?
Said they know who the winner is.
No.
We shortlisted it.
We don't know yet.
We don't?
No.
I mean, I don't know, but I think the team does.
No, nobody knows.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you know what we're going to do? We're also going to be playing a game today with them.
So we're going to be asking them some questions.
The fact that people have liked your pictures and you have been selected and you're coming in studio is not enough for you to win the iPhone 13 Pro Max.
It's true.
Okay, we're going to be asking you a few questions about MX24. So do make sure that you do your homework. If not, no phone for you. I'll take it. I'll add it to my own.
It's true. Now half plot there. You can't just come and take it away like that. It's half plot on your hand. we have to answer some questions. But let's get into, you know, the awards and the red carpet of the Glitz and EMY Awards. What's your general view of this year's Glitz and the EMI Awards?
Okay, before we go into that, I wanted to say something. Let's normalize people repeating outfit. Oh my God. I'm really proud of you for saying on air that you wore this to the Emmys and you're wearing it today. It is so hard for people to... Oh,
that's it.
You two look so good.
Thank you.
It is so hard for people to repeat clothes.
Honey.
I'm a victim.
Please, let me get another picture of my outfit. There's another picture that my favorite photographer, Timo, took, and I really like that picture. I think it will show the dress properly. My dress, no, it will show it properly.
We'll show it.
So let's get that picture.
What's your general view of the awards, the Glitz and the EMI?
Okay, I missed out on the Emmys because I was working at Glitz. I was styling backstage, so I didn't even get the chance to see the red carpet. So every picture I'm going to see right now is going to be the first time I'm seeing it.
Awesome.
Okay, so I can wait to see it.
All right, so let's start the ball rolling. Should we start with Glitz or should we start with the EMI?
Emmys.
Okay, let's start with the EMI. And there you have a Sadiq and wife.
Yes.
Look at that, man. This is really good.
I love his, what's that called? Batakari.
Yeah, very African.
Yeah, Agbaja.
Agbada.
Yeah,
okay.
Agbada.
It's a three-piece Agbada.
Agbada.
Oh, he's looking really nice.
Yes, I
and
love that.
his wife made a statement. I mean, she
did make a statement with that outfit. I mean, of course, she's a beautiful Muslim woman, all covered. And I like the fact that she put the things together.
Who's
with
this?
the wife, wait, hold on.
This is
with the
Miss V.
wife, I feel like the dress was a little too much from the bottom.
Okay.
Did you get it?
With the arms.
Yeah, I feel like it was a bit too much, but it's a good piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The women are talking. Who am I? And that's Miss G.
Miss G, she is a TV
personality,
right?
entertainment,
Oh,
I love this.
What fabric is this?
It really suits her body.
ATL. Don't mind me because I'm an ATL ambassador.
I feel like she knows her body and she really knows how to complement it with the dress. So I really love that. So this is Felicity. I know Felicity from the UK actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's very UK-ish.
Is it?
I just feel like the finishing wasn't the best. I'm great on finishing. Finishing makes everything looks good, no matter how simple it is. I just think it's the finishing.
What is finishing?
So basically the overall look of it, you know.
Oh,
gentlemen.
Caveman and Molly Gabo. I mean, when it comes to Molly Gabo, he's always on point, I must say.
Absolutely.
He doesn't play with his suits, and when he's doing kaftan, he's doing kaftans. But this black and gold works for me with the whole turtleneck.
But do you know what?
Sorry.
Let me say something. You know, I was really hot when we were on the red carpet, so I'm just like wondering how
he was feeling with the
he was with the turtleneck, the blazer, and all of that. Oh yes, I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
Very Ghanaian.
Yes.
Very beautiful. Another Ghanaian piece.
Yes.
I've not seen this. Okay, this looks more Equiapamish to me.
Oh, okay. This is familiar.
Okay.
I like the slippers though.
I mean, I guess this looks more like a kaftan kind of
you know, and it's a style.
It gives a very casual look. It doesn't make it red carpet.
Carpetish.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. If it was more sandals, it probably would work.
Oh,
So
there
that's
you have
nice.
it. I was just waiting for somebody to come in with the whole Scottish traditional outfit. But yeah, I mean, it's somebody's traditional outfit. So it's like somebody wearing kente in America on a red carpet. So
I don't know how
like
to
it.
nail a Scottish attire perfectly. So I won't know how to judge this.
Me too.
Or how to comment on this.
Yeah, stay safe.
I mean, you're more closer to Scotland.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he looks great in it.
Looks great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Guinness. The
Yes.
lady from Guinness.
Yes.
This is cool.
It's a no for me.
Why?
Well, the colors or
the shoes or
shoes, the outfit, the
isn't that her
finishing,
style?
everything.
I think it's style, you know.
You know, you
with
can,
the kente
you can,
at the bottom.
you can add something to it. You can make it look more than what it is right now. And this looks very casual to me. Like, okay, like I have a meeting, I need to rush. Like, let's go.
Then just take it. Okay,
is it because of the shoes?
Yeah, the shoes will work.
Okay, so let's just say this outfit with some pair of
heels?
heels. Yeah. Would you still
would it
go
have worked?
for it?
Heels for you?
Hi, sweetie. I love you so much. Let me style you the next time.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Now let's move to the. Oh wow!
To the
Yes.
glitz.
Why do I think I can know who's behind this?
Yes.
Of course.
Is that an Ikea?
Of
That's
course.
Nana
Oh,
Fiado
my
and her
goodness.
two daughters.
Yes.
Ghana
her
can
children.
Her
rest.
daughters, yeah.
Wow,
what do you guys have to say about this look?
I mean, this is extreme for me.
I mean, it's fashion.
Yeah.
It's fashion.
I think it's
All
style.
right, I get what you're saying, but when it comes to Nanekra, though, she always delivers.
Yeah.
She always delivers.
I like it.
Nanekra is never in the box. She's always out of the box. She's always
Very
ahead.
creative, with
Two
her
steps
outfits.
ahead of us, and I love it. And I
Yeah.
No,
love
this
the
is
fact
really
that
good.
she brought her
Daughters, I love looking the same way. No,
This
I love this.
looks-
This is like
It's fire.
futuristic.
Yeah.
It looks futuristic to me.
And I think it's perfect for a fashion show.
Yeah.
It's perfect for. I mean, recently we saw Kim
in
when
the same
exactly.
Balenciaga,
Oh,
This is like the new norm right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are the huge chains on the glasses?
It's part of it.
Statement, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the superwoman.
Yeah,
Claudia Lumore.
Oh.
Claudia is always like very fun.
What?
I mean, she's
Oh.
working on the night, so you can't be seeing her in heels.
But
and
she
all
still
of
looks
that.
fashionable.
Yeah.
What style is this? They cut the jeans and
Yes,
put rings
yeah.
on it.
Oh yeah, this is like a new thing on
Trend,
the
yeah.
internet,
What
You
they
can actually
call
do it yourself
Oh.
at home. Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you're really good with your hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like this. I actually like this.
Yeah, it's really cool. This was for.
I wouldn't wear it with the top, but then
the
I like
top?
it. Yeah.
This was for Glitz street style fashion show, so it's more like street style,
street,
the braids and the glasses,
Yeah.
and maybe the top. Yeah,
I wouldn't wear it. Yeah, probably maybe
What would you wear
with
this
a
with?
white
I thought
crop
about
top.
them. Yeah. A white
So
would have been really
yeah, slightly stylish, but then I mean she still looks good. She still looks good.
cool. Anyways.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Wait, let me-
What is it? I'm trying to see it well.
This was for the streets one as well.
No, this was for Sunday,
Okay.
the final fashion show.
Okay.
No, I like this.
Yeah.
In a
What's
way,
that on
it's
his
weird for me.
What's
but I
that on
like
his
it.
face?
I think it's a mask.
It's a mask.
It's a
Or
mask,
paint. Mask or paint.
Paint.
One of those.
Okay, I can't really tell.
It is hot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying.
But
that
it's
this is-
street fashion. I'm sure this was for the street
Yeah,
fashion
street
show.
And
yeah.
Godwin, when it comes to fashion, like sometimes you have to make some sacrifices,
True.
you know.
Like
True.
Molly did on the red carpet.
Yeah.
That's
True.
what it is.
Yeah.
The way ladies always sacrifice their feet.
Oh, I like this. Not the Puma. Is that Puma on the Puma?
You mean the brush, right?
Yeah, is that Puma?
I don't know.
It looks like Puma. The logo for Puma.
I think it's very creative, but
Is that Claudia?
it's not
Yeah,
for me.
that's
Oh, this is really cool.
Yeah.
This is what
This
she wore
is-
for fashion, the street style fashion show.
It was very European for me. It's very, you know.
I love her shoes.
It's very fashionable. Oh, I like this.
Oh.
Would you wear that?
No, but I like
think it's
it.
very sexy.
Yeah, it's sexy on her. It looks good on her. I would not personally wear
you
it
wear that?
because it's not my style.
I won't wear it because it's not my style. As
Yeah.
well. But I think it's really cute. She put it on.
yeah. With the hairstyle and everything.
Oh,
I like this.
okay. Now
This
you're
is
speaking
giving
a
me
language.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
what he likes. This is giving
No,
me
it's-
rich auntie vibes.
Yeah, rich
Wow.
auntie vibes.
Yes.
You just give the wrong impression to people out there. Rich auntie vibes, I beg you.
Eh.
Who doesn't
it's
like
that-
rich
no, I
auntie
like.
vibes?
I think I've said this before. I like women when they wear like very flowy, big
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
It's not just because it's covering. It's also
Yeah.
I don't know something to it.
It has like a.
But
it
she
makes you
started
look
well
sexy.
though with
And that's-
the
Shows you my
head
skin.
And it's tie
band
and
and all
dye,
of that.
so it's really
Oh,
lovely.
and this is Cinnaso.
Yeah.
Can we go
Oh,
back,
the
please?
pre-
Can we
yeah,
go back
the
to
previous
Sinaso,
photo.
please?
This is
Oh.
Cinnaso
Yeah,
in
on the red
Bordeaux.
carpet,
On,
yeah.
she
I mean,
she
sorry,
worked
on the
for
runway.
Bordeaux on
Wow.
Saturday, and I styled Bordeaux's.
Oh, well, go you.
I
Damn,
styled
man.
Bordeaux's models for the show.
I like this.
Nice.
I really like that. She was working it as well.
Yeah,
Look
she
at the
looked
face,
really good.
serving the face.
Let's
Yes.
go. Let's move on.
Sinaso.
Bordeaux.
Ooh. I like this. I think.
It's just I think. Oh, just one of the models I styled.
Ladies and
I like
gentlemen.
this. Me, I will wear this.
I feel like Edma. I was just gonna say that this is
Yeah.
something Edma
I would
would.
definitely wear.
I should
I think
put
I've
you in
seen
this
you-
and pants.
Yes.
I will.
This and pants.
I think I've seen you
Yeah.
something similar.
Yeah, because I do love the cleavage.
Oh, you can actually
a
close-
lot of cleavage. I like to show
As a
lots of
jacket,
cleavage.
so you can close it. but-
Yeah,
Oh,
I
should
love
put
this.
you
I
in
will
this.
actually wear it like this
Gentlemen,
with pants. Yeah,
tread
I like it.
cautiously. She's not available.
Right.
Ooh, I like this as well. Very fashionable with African
Yeah.
prints,
This
right?
is very.
Denim.
And
stylish.
jeans, yeah, and
Yeah.
denim jeans,
I
yeah.
think she's also wearing Bordeaux.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
like
where?
that. I like the yellow shoes.
I like it.
All right. Oh man. Okay, that was some stuff. I think I like what I saw at the Glitz more than when I saw the Emmys.
Yeah. But the Emmys, I mean, the glitz, I think because it's a fashion show, it's more daring. You can do certain things that maybe you would not do at a fashion show. And the Emmys is more luxurious, black tie, gowns, and things like that. So I understand why you probably liked it.
And you know,
more
for glitz, I understand why you like glitz more, because glitz has over the years been consistent and they've always set the bar. Yeah. So you know, whenever you're coming to glitz, you need to be up to the task, else you're gonna feel some type of way.
Okay, public relations officer. And that does it for Fashion Wednesday. That was too short.
I know.
Before we go, I have 3 red carpet tips.
Yes, please let us know.
Give it to us so we go.
Okay, so number 1, always make sure that the fit is the number 1 priority. Your fit should be fire. The finishing and everything has to be fire. 2, makeup. Your makeup, if the fit is fire and the makeup is not fire, it doesn't work. Yeah. So your makeup should always be on point and it should go with the outfit. Number 3, make sure you always choose the right shoes, especially for the women. I was waiting for you to see that. The right shoes. And then the last one, bonus, your red carpet pose, ladies, please.
Wow.
You need to practice it. Because we don't want, at the end of the day, you come and say the photographer didn't take it well when you're the one who didn't pose.
All right, Lale.
See you next
Chopping
week.
all our time. Thank you very much for coming. She'll be back next week, guys.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned. You're still watching the AM Club. We'll be right back.
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Hello everybody, my name is Edma Ohima Lawe, the host on the AM Club right here on MX24. So it's October. What does that mean? It means it's pink. It means it's a pink ribbon. It means it's campaigning. It means it's breast cancer awareness. And right here on MX24, we've taken it upon ourselves to create a fantastic campaign, the Cross It Out campaign. What do you need to do? Both men and women can go to 3 selected hospitals right here in Accra to get themselves screened for breast cancer. Okay, it's not just for women, but it's also for men. So we are going to put all the details on all our social media platforms at MX24GA. So do make sure that you follow us and you get the details right. We cannot wait to see you and hear from you as well. Do stay tuned. Hashtag Cross It Out with MX24.
Strap up.
It's time for the plug.
right here on MX24.
Yes, guys, it's your girl, Miss Drew, your hostess with the mostest. I'll see you in the next moment.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call, say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture.
In the leg book, boah. Where the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a sip. Shake your body.
Godwin! There. Question. Should a man make a woman wait 90 days for sex? Nah, man. I can't even wait 3 days. Yeah, man. Men should have more dignity and more respect for themselves. I mean, 90 days might be a stretch, but it's not a bad idea. Maybe a month. What do you think?
I don't think I am. I have a fetish for this thing doesn't mean I am.
It's actually interesting that we had 2 guys saying that no.
No, yeah, it's very, it blows my mind. Eh?
Even in the Bible, it's a sin, so you have to swallow it for it to be good. Wow!
Watch X-Cave every Friday night at 10 p.m. to catch all the excitement right here on MX24.
Information we have you.
Go and dance at Dua.
Say you create any age na bontia teachers na. Me dem kwa, me dem me ka say you create
President. Why? Why?
My name is Kuju Sheldon and the head is big for a reason.
Do you know the top 10 music trends? Have you seen the new music videos everyone is talking about? Do you know how your favorite artist makes their music? I'm moving, but they be bluffing and puffing and they be screaming and yapping, some even feeling and bragging. First thing is, I'm patient. That talented upcoming artist in your area needs the spotlight. Let them be our unsung star. Do you have any questions about music? I'm Jason Alay, and I'm a music plug on MX Chart right here on MX24.
Women, especially mothers, are the very core of our existence. Our everyday progression is hinged on the success of their activities, whether they are managing a home, a business, or raising the next generation. This is the Talkative Mom Show, where I interact with hardworking women who are making an impact in society. I'm Eno Craigrin, your plug for everything motherhood, especially in today's generation of millennial moms. Join me on the Talkative Mom Show, where I interact with my guests, have fun conversations here on MX24.
Then you is a poem. It's sweet, sweet, sweet. How can it be?
Hello?
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Strap up.
It's time for the plug.
Right here on MX24.
Hello, my name is Nuang Falong and I host Spotlight here at MX24 Television. The entire month of October is dedicated to breast cancer awareness, and the overarching message here is early detection saves lives. At MX24, we want you to cross it out with MX24 on social media. Please hashtag us cross it out, but go to the nearest health center and get your breast checked. Encourage your wives, encourage your sisters, encourage your brothers, because 1 in 1,000 men get diagnosed with breast cancer. You just might be saving a life.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call,
Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture.
In the leg book, boa, 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 boa.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your body.
It's been a great first year. From the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24. Or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
I am Seth Atesquantin Jr., the Health Service Administrator of Holy Trinity Medical Center, Spa and Health Farm. Trinity brand is made up of 2 sessions. So we have the Medical Center and the Spa and Health Farm. This month, being the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we want to give special attention to our clients. In fact, those corporate bodies that come for our services, we are welcoming them and treat them to come their numbers, get screened, let's cross it out so that we are sure that you don't have this cancer going forward. At least once in a month, once in a year, that would do. And I think it's very important that we take advantage of this month's exercise and we come and cross it out with us. We are so much delighted to associate ourselves with the MS24 brand, and it's a more noble time to be together. Looking at
Hey, Abrantia, Aketesia, Ibi Family, Charlie, MX24. My baby, must say, baby, about them people that do Mumbai and bad.
Hey guys, this is your girl, Miss Sasha.
This is the best MC, best hype man in Ghana 2020. I beg you, success, the highest MC. Keep watching MX24.
It is fun, it is fearless, it is factual.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still wondering what we are doing here,
it's a special edition.
And we have a big announcement, ladies and gentlemen. We're extending the time a little bit to give away what I have in my hand. iPhone 13 Pro Max, ladies and gentlemen. This is an iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's a new edition, very, very new.
Yes.
Can see Apple. In fact, I want to open it, but it's not mine, so I can't open it.
No, you can't open it. It's sealed. So.
But whoever guesses will open it so that we all see.
Of course.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're giving this away to one lucky viewer of MX24 TV. This is kind courtesy MX24 TV in commemoration of our 13 months of broadcast. This is a 15,000 Ghana Cities phone. You can buy plot at Amasaman. I'm just saying. But yes, we are giving it away, and we are happy to have the short-listed participants in the studio with us. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
So as you already know, we asked you to take a picture of yourself watching MX24 with the hashtag and for you to upload it on our social media platforms. And these 5 people did exactly that, and they had the highest amount of likes. So they are in studios right now to do the final test, because we can't just give away the phone like that. So they're here to answer a few questions about MX24, really and truly. And whoever has the highest amount of questions answered right or correctly will win
the iPhone 13
Pro Max.
And to to make sure that these are not people that we have brought here deliberately just to give a phone away to. We'd like you guys to introduce yourself briefly.
Yes.
We start with you, Vera. You told me your name already. So tell us 30 seconds, who you are, where you're coming from.
Just your name.
Okay, my name is Vera.
Okay.
I work with Future of Africa as the assistant programs manager.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right, Josephine. See, I'm saying their names for them.
I know, right?
I am Josephine. My Instagram handle is @Japstar, and I just finished my NSS in July.
Oh, nice, Josephine.
Great.
Nice.
So she has a mic already.
Linda. And nice. I come from Takrady.
Where?
Takrady.
Oh, you're all the way from
Takrady?
Wow.
Wow, Taddy, I was
She's a
over there.
nurse.
I know, right? I was over there during the weekend. I really had fun. Oh,
Nice.
that's amazing. Okay.
I'm Lordina. My Instagram handle is _.queendina.
Okay.
And I'm coming from Kumasi.
Kumasi.
America in the building.
Takrady Kumasi is in the building.
Yes.
And then last but not the least,
yes,
we have...
This is Efia Rodley.
Okay.
We can't hear you well, ma'am. Please take it closer to your mouth. Mrs.
Efia Rodley.
Oh, this
Okay.
is Efia Rodley.
Yeah.
Awesome.
From Adabraka.
Businesswoman from Adabraka.
Yes.
From Adabraka, yes, Adabraka in the building. ADBK. So we are not going to talk much.
Yes.
The phone wants to go away. It's been waiting to go away since. So we're just going to go straight into it. Like Edma said, the person who answers the most questions, what we're going to do is that we're going to give you guys a chance to choose one number from 1 to 16.
Yes.
So you just choose randomly any number between 1 and 16 or from 1 to 16. You get to answer that question. Now, if you get the answer wrong, you're kicked out. So we're looking for the top 3.
Yes.
And then from there, the top 3 will answer some true or false questions. And the person who answers most questions wins
Will
the
win
iPhone.
the
Is that
iPhone.
easy, isn't it?
And by the way, you only have 5 seconds to answer a question.
5
Yes, so think fast. Hey, Vera, are you okay? Are you sure? Okay, so let's start, and we're going to start with you, Vera.
Of course.
Okay, all right. So from
1
to 16, choose a number.
I'll go for 2.
2. Okay, so name one host of Broken Pen Plus.
Adi. Yeah, and Asempa.
Please use your mic.
microphone.
Adi and Asempa.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is a correct answer. There you have it. 1 point
name
for
2 instead of 1.
Exactly.
Okay.
So 1 point for Vera.
You do watch MX24, don't you? Just when your turn from 1 to 16, so 2 is out. 3.
3. Okay. Who hosts X Cave?
Harold.
No. Unfortunately.
No, Josephine. No, Josephine.
Okay.
So, your turn, Linda. Linda, from 1 to 16?
16.
5.
5. Okay. What program airs at 10 a.m. on Saturdays?
Ooh.
Spotlight.
Oh, my goodness. It's a spotlight. Ooh, these questions. Okay.
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer.
Okay. Yes, you, Lordina. Wow.
Number 7.
Number 7. What's the tagline for MX24?
We say it all the time.
All the time.
Fan Felix Factory.
Whoa! Nice one.
Well done.
Lordina.
Well done, Lordina. Okay.
In the building. So now we have our top 2.
Yes.
Oh, this is interesting.
Okay, so if we're 16. Okay. As part of our launch, MX24 partnered a concert on the 25th of December 2020. Who was the artist and what was the event?
Last year, December, we had a concert with a big artist in this country. Who was it? One. Hurry up. Who was the artist? Oh my goodness.
Okay, unfortunately.
But let's give them the answers.
Yes.
So who didn't get the answer? What question
So
was
Josephine did not get her answer right. Linda did not get her answer right, and Ifwa also did not get her answer
So the
right.
concert was Sarkodie.
Yeah.
Sarkodie's concert last year, 2020. And host of Escape Josephine is the Jamaican guy,
Kavoy
B.
B. Okay.
Oh my.
So one more round?
One more round, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now the questions, the numbers are a few, so do not take the questions that you've previously taken, okay? So from 1
So we have one left here. So
1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
7 has
14.
been chosen already, actually.
Yes, and 15. So, Vera.
I'll go for 1.
You go for 1. Okay. Who presents the sports updates on MX Breaks on Fridays on the AM Club?
Saki.
You're okay.
Oh, but
Saki.
Yay!
Okay,
Wow,
there you have it. There
Please,
you have
are you
it.
related to somebody here?
Okay,
Wow.
so Vera got it right. Okay, Josephine?
You have another chance.
15. Okay. Which female co-host MX Beats with Vyroski and Jason? Female host.
The Afro girl.
No, not the Afro girl.
Not the Afro girl, unfortunately, no.
Oh, Josephine. Okay, Linda, you have another chance to redeem yourself. Between question 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14.
I'll go for 4.
4. Okay. Name a segment on the AM Club. A segment on the AM Club.
One of the segments on the AM Club.
Oh, time is up. So there's one right behind you. There's one right behind you.
We've been written it here. We've written it here for you. Wow.
Okay.
Lavina.
Number 13.
Number 13.
Number 13. Okay,
No.
so name any 3 artists we have had on the plug of the AM Club. Any 3 artists that we've had
Should we
on
need more
the
than 5
plug.
seconds, of course, because 3 artists. Let's go.
Adina. Kiddy.
Okay.
Darko Vibes.
Okay, so you had
it's
2. She had 2 out of
1
3.
actually. We've had Adina. She just
No,
had
no,
1.
yeah.
We didn't have Adina.
Exactly. So out of the 3 that she mentioned,
She has 1. Just Darko Vibes.
No, she said Darko Vibes.
Is that Kiddy?
Kiddy.
We've
And
not had Kiddy.
okay, yes.
All
So that was question
13.
Yes.
Okay. And Efwa, you have another chance. So between question 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9.
9. Please use the mic.
Please use the microphone.
9.
Okay. So name 3 female presenters on MX24.
3 female presenters.
Edma.
Okay, that's 1.
But
Unfortunately, that it is all. So
how many questions do you have more left?
We have.
If it's not up to 5, we can go.
Yes. Okay.
One
So
more
we
round.
have 6, 8, 10, 11, and 12.
Okay, hold on. Just to be clear. So Vera has answered 2 questions. Josephine has answered none. Linda has answered none. Lorena has answered 1. And Vera has answered none.
F1.
F1 has answered none. Okay. All right. So question 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Vera.
I'll go for 6.
6. Okay, name 3 major events MX24 is partnered with over the last 13 months on air. Major events.
Partnered with outside.
Outside.
Yes.
So some of the partnership we did.
Time is up, unfortunately.
Okay. You're still in the lead, by the way.
Yes.
Then you, Josephine. Josephine, between question 8, 10, 11, 12.
10.
10. Okay, what are the social media handles of presenters of the AM Club?
Edma Lawa and Lawe and Godwin Namboh.
Okay, well, there you have it.
I mean,
Great.
yeah, Josephine had. It's okay. I'll take it. It's okay.
Okay, so Linda.
Linda, 8.
8. Okay, yeah. So how many followers do we have on our Twitter page at
goodness.
MX24? Yes. Use the mic, please.
Microphone. Always use the mic, please. Oh,
Time is up, Linda.
Linda. Mine.
Time
That's why she
is
chooses
up.
the difficult questions. Okay, so 2-1-0-1-0.
Yeah.
You have another chance.
So Ladina, between 11 and 12.
I'll go for 12.
Okay, 12. What program airs on Mondays and Wednesdays at 5 p.m.?
5 p.m.
Yes, only on Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay, time is up, unfortunately.
You have to be very it's about an iPhone 13 Pro. You guys have to be apt.
Yes.
Okay, and then of course the last question.
Yes.
Who knows? Then we can have 3 people having one.
So name any 3 topics we have discussed on our Lifestyle Daily segment on the AM Club. Any 3 topics that we have discussed on our Lifestyle Daily segment on the AM
Club. Your time starts now.
Oh,
any 3 topics.
Please use your mic.
You talked about breast cancer awareness.
One.
And about food and drugs, lady.
I know how you feel. It's not easy trying to remember all these things on your feet.
Okay,
but
last
that's
one.
It, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, we've come to the end of round 1.
Yes.
What do you know? I'm just joking. So we have, of course, say again.
No, this is it. So the first round is
top 3. So
done.
ladies, we are evicting, of course, Linda and Fua. We have our top 3 now: Vera, Josephine, and Lordina. Moving on to compete in the last round to see who gets the iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Yeah.
Ladies, thank you. So if you could excuse yourself, no, don't go away. Don't go away. Just stand on the side. I'm sure you want to support them. Just stand on the side. Thank you. So we have our top 3 now, ladies. Who walks away with the iPhone 13 Pro Max? Now we're going to play Truth or Dare. It could be anybody's win, even though she had 2 questions correctly. So it could be anybody walking away with the iPhone 13. Remember this. So we're going to play True or False. Right?
Yeah.
True or false?
Did I say
Truth or Dare?
So true or false? Okay. So the first question is Harold and Pons.
Let's start from left to right. We started from.
Okay.
So right
Lordina.
to left. So we start with you, Lordina.
Okay. So the first question is Harold Amponsa is the host of.
Harold Amega. Yeah, that's wrong.
Okay, is the host for Coffee Breaks on MX24. True or false? So Harold Amenya is the host of the Coffee Break on MX24.
True.
True? Well, there you have it. It is true. No, it's false. It's false.
Okay. So, I think we made a mistake there. So it's supposed to be Harold Amponsa. Can we take that question out? Yes. Okay. So it's supposed to be a true or false. So it was supposed to be Harold Amponsa. My mistake. Not Amega. Amega is the right person, but it was supposed to be, the question was supposed to be Amponsa, and the answer is supposed to be false. So we take that question out, and we go again. Sorry.
Okay, so let's go. Lordina, true or false? Talkative Mom airs its 4th episode this week on MX24.
True or false?
4th episode.
Use the mic.
Microphone.
True.
No, it's false.
It's false.
Yeah.
Lordina, sorry. Josephine, Benedict Owusu is the host of Playmakers on MX24 TV. True or false?
True.
There you have it. So she has 1. Vera, Miss Drew is the face of Fashion Wednesday on MX24. True or false?
True.
No. Oh, my goodness. My goodness.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Vera. Okay. Off the Cuff shows every... Whose question is it?
Lordina.
Off the Cuff shows every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. True or false?
Off the cuff.
Off the Cuff.
Use your mic.
False.
It's true.
It's true, actually. Oh. Okay. So far, Lordina has 1 point. No, Josephine, rather.
Yeah.
Sami Battels is the host of Home Fit on MX24. True or false?
False.
Well done. Okay.
Hey, Josephine.
Okay, Josephine.
Wow. She has 2?
Yes, she has 2.
Vera.
Okay, Vera. Now, MX Social is hosted by Kwadwo Sheldon, sorry. True or false?
True.
True, indeed. Wow. So, Josephine 2, Vera 1, Lordina none.
Okay. Lordina?
MX partnered with Sarkodie on Rapaholic, which happened on the 27th of December 2020. True or false?
True. I mean, we just asked that question.
But it's false, actually. It was a date.
You said, what did you say?
What?
You said 2020.
Is it 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually the 25th.
Yeah, that's why it's false.
December, not 27th of December. So that is false. Lordina. Okay, so now Josephine Asempa hosts Broken Pen with Adwa Adi on MX24. True or false?
True.
Okay, that's very correct. Okay, so now
going.
Vera, Broken Pen is every Friday at 7 p.m. True or false?
False.
It's true. I think we have our winner. And our winner is Josephine!
She doesn't look excited. Josephine, are you excited?
Are you excited?
Are you sure? Wow.
Congratulations, Josephine. Oh,
Josephine, don't cry. Wow, it's amazing
Fantastic.
how, you know, she just gets one question correctly in the first round and then comes to take all the questions in the second round. Well, congratulations,
Josephine. You've won a giveaway.
She looks so emotional.
The iPhone 13 Pro Max. Do you want to present it to her?
Oh, Eddie Kumsin will do that.
Okay.
Eddie Kumsin will do that. So we'll have our head of digital do that on our behalf. But Josephine, congratulations to you. That was interesting.
Yeah, it was.
That is sort of a motivation for me. Like, you know what? It doesn't matter if you just, you know, started badly. You can just, oh my goodness. Anyways, can we now invite our head of digital to join us here, Eddie Kumsin. Baby boy. Big man. So here we have it, head of digital at MX24 TV.
Yes.
Eddie, we are giving the iPhone 13.
They pay me.
Senior, you know, game my inside.
The way I'm looking at the phone.
Like I will cross out for somewhere.
Hey.
Guys, we have him on record. So can she join us here?
Yes, please,
of course,
Josephine,
please.
Join us here.
You can just give me the microphone.
Thank you. I have Josephine, please come here.
I'm here.
Just join us. Oh my goodness. Josephine, how do you feel first of all? Look, do you have tears in your eyes?
Are you sure?
She's forming hard girl. I can see tears in your eyes. Wow.
How do you feel?
I'm speechless.
You can answer.
Yes.
I'm speechless and it's unbelievable. Like I'm in a dream or something.
Wow.
Do you think have you ever won anything on TV before?
Not on TV.
Wow.
Okay.
So this is your first time.
Yes,
and you
please.
believe it?
Yes, please, I do.
The phone is here. In fact, please present it. Let her
Yes.
open it.
Vera did very well in the first round.
Yes.
So I was rooting for her.
Yes. I was really rooting for her as well.
Within I was like, oh, Vera knows our stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but she chose the questions that were kind of difficult. You know, the
On
timing.
the second round,
The timing and all that. Oh, man. Oh. But what do you say, Sarah?
Sarah? What will be?
So, I guess
we'll learn backstage.
Josephine was supposed to win.
So, shall we present
Yes.
the iPhone to Miss Josephine?
You're going to take a few photos.
Okay, so please
Let me
stand
help
here.
you with this.
Josephine? Yeah.
Thank you. So MX24 TV, as part of our 13 months of broadcast, we are giving away the new iPhone 13 Pro Max to a lucky viewer, Josephine, who just completed her national service, she said.
Yes.
And there we have it.
Please, do open it and show it to everybody watching so they know that it's sealed. So it's brand new. So yeah.
You have it? Charlie, you know if you put this one for inside and did.
Okay, so open it. Yes, there you have it.
There you have it.
Wow.
Josephine, there you have it. Show it to everyone.
iPhone 13
I mean, we are
Pro.
appreciating our viewers for the love you show us.
Okay.
You just enjoy it because I feel like
you want to drop it?
So show it to the screen,
I can't
please.
hold on
Show
right
it.
now.
Yeah, can you remove it?
Yeah.
Did you want to help her? And I'll say
Yes,
top of
there-
Oh, there you have it. There you have it. iPhone 13, fresh from the box. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say Big thank you to all the participants. For those of you who joined from the beginning of the competition, you did amazingly well. Our shortlisted participants, you did amazingly well as well. We wish you all the best. So sorry, there's always a winner, in everything. And Josephine is that winner today. Josephine, congratulations.
Yeah.
From us here at MX24 TV, we want to say a big congratulations to you.
And continue to watch MX24 as well.
Yeah, as she said, continue to watch because we're just getting
started. Exactly. We have more things to give out.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
Like we are not even shading you or anything right now. Like we have big stuff coming up for you.
Yeah.
So keep following us. Get your family and friends to follow us as well, and pay attention to the stuff we post.
Exactly.
Because the answers are all there on our social media platforms. Right?
Because I don't have an iPhone 13.
Well, guys, that's about it for today's show on the AM Club. It's been amazing. We want to thank our guest. For Lifestyle Daily, we had...
Lifestyle Daily. We had two photographers coming in.
Yes.
We had Ruben from Rec Shotted, and we also had Nicholas Sheung Adachi.
Yes.
Who's a documentary photographer. Thank you guys for coming through. And on the plug?
Yes, on the plug we had Dr. Josephine from Leicester Hospital, and we also have Ifa Dadze, who is a business manager at Leicester Medical Hospital. So thank you very much for coming in. Do make sure that tomorrow and on Tuesday you go into Leicester Hospital to get your breast screen for free, and you also stand a chance to win amazing prizes with MX24.
Of course, on the Fashion Wednesday we had the one and only Lale Latte reviewing the Glitz red carpet and the EMY's red carpet. And Josephine wraps it up for us with her big win of the iPhone 13 Pro. Guys, from the team and management here at MX24 TV, like we said, keep watching. The AM Club is back tomorrow. It's Throwback Thursday. Who knows? We could be giving away something. Phone.
You don't know, so keep watching. Anyways, my name is Edma Ohimalawe, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at Edma Lawer, EDMALAWER.
Godwin, MC Godwin. Listen, my name is not Lambo, it's Namboh. So, at Godwin Namboh on all social media platforms. We'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy